Hi, and welcome to another section of Jeff the Master Barber. On this edition, I have in my hand a modified senior. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did, and then we have a magic clip, and then also a Wahl. They had one thing in common. They all could put you could put the Andis Fade Master. For example, what I mean by that? This is a senior, and before I had a lot of troubles with it. It was too loud. The blade didn't cut well, whatever. See, this one I modified it. I put the blade. I like the flat blade, and I put the magic clip. So I put both blade from the magic clip because, well, like I say, it's a lot thinner. It's better to do fades. It fades a lot better with the flat blade. I don't like curvy. I like the guards, the Andis, because it has those tube magnets. Not only the two magnets is secure real nice, but it also has the most teeth. It has a lot of teeth, and they're more compressed. They're more tight. So therefore, I like. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I wish I could put these guards, and you'd be like, yeah, you got it already. I'm like, yeah, look at it. Yeah, but it has some movement. You see the movement when you go up and down. You see the movement up and down from the guard. So I'm like, man, there's a way that I could solve this problem. So what it is you see those two screws? They're exactly where the two magnets are. So what that means is it's gonna keep, it's not gonna be settled. It's not gonna be firm because of that. So I'm like, man, what can I do? So what I did, I see that the screws, they're more in. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I could definitely take the piece from the back and make the holes a lot tighter, so that way I could put the fade blade. So if you notice, look at the screw. You see how nice and tight compared to the Wahl. All right. So that was like, okay. So I could definitely take the back piece. I'm gonna show you later on how I did it. And now once I put the blade, look at that. Now with that blade, it's secure. It fits. There's no subtle movement, and it stayed nice and tight. You know what I mean? And not only that, but I'm gonna show you the reason why it stayed nice and flat. Now you see the magnet, and you see that empty spot right there. That's why they flush very nice and stay very nice and tight, because there's nothing. No, the screws are not there. So now, not only that, look, the regular flat blade from the Magic is flat, right? You see how flat it is, but look at how flat the Andis is. The Andis is a lot flatter and longer. The Andis, it goes 555. This one, it goes like a triple zero, and this one, the Andy, goes 505 It's a lot tighter, a lot slimmer, and the in the back is more flush, right? Flush, no, screws coming out. And when I put the magnet, the clips magnet, they stay. These are the tools that I was using, or you guys gonna be needing. You could start. I'm gonna do another demonstration. I'm gonna use a magic clip. I already did the senior. I'm gonna use the magic clip, but you could use whatever. You're gonna need the machine that you want. Between Wahl 19s, Magic Clip, or Senior, you're gonna use the Fade Master blade. You could do it with the regular Andy Master blade, but I don't like the thick blade. I like the flat blade, especially when I do a lot of fades. We're gonna be using just the blade. What I'm saying right now is you could use the thick one, the regular one, the Andy Master, but this one is the Fade Master. And you can buy the package. The package come with the top blade, the bottom blade, and the screws. And the only thing that we're gonna use for this is the bottom blade and the two screws. The top blade, the one that it move, we don't use that one. The one that the blade that move, that one we don't use. We only gonna use the blade, right? And we're gonna use the screws. That's what we're gonna do. So. Yeah, you could get it for $25 or $30 on Amazon, eBay, Sally's, or any beauty supply. We're gonna use the MyU Market. We're gonna use the pliers. We're gonna use the drill. This is the one that I use. Pretty nice. You could get it at Home Depot for like $70. We're gonna use the screwdriver tip, right? And then we're gonna use this drill bit. This drill bit is that one. I'm gonna show you which one. The number that you're gonna be using is the 832. The 832 right there. All right. And you can find it at Home Depot too. So you know what I mean. The reason why we want that drill bit is because it's gonna make the width, the hole, like the same as the screw, right? So you're also gonna need a screwdriver, because when you tie the side or tie it in the blade, you don't want to tie it too tight with the drill. You want to try it with the screw. This may look like a screwdriver, but what it is a pointy tool. That what it does, it makes it's nice and iron, and it's pointy. You see how pointy it is, and with that point, we're gonna make our first. In order to use the drill bit, first it needs to have a little hole, so that way it could grab in and stay in, right? So with that pointy tool right there, we're gonna get the hammer and kind of like get a hammer, and then boom. I'm gonna explain later on. My English is not the best, but I'm trying. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna get the first thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna take the screws out of this one. As you can tell, I put the Baby Bliss Rose FX Gold clip on this one. It worked out okay, but now we're gonna do the modification. So the first thing is take the blade from the top, right? You're gonna take the blade from the top, and the thing that we're gonna do right away is we're gonna put the other blade, and we're gonna kind of act like we're gonna calibrate it. Once we have it in the place that like right now, I want to make sure that it's even how I want it, and make sure that the level is completely closed. Then I mark it with the magic marker, so that way I know the points exactly where I'm gonna be doing the drill, right? Make sure put the cap of the magic marker so it doesn't dry it up. Put everything aside, the blade, the screws, the pliers right there. Put everything to the side, so you still have a space, so you could do the modification. The second step that you're gonna do is take the lever right from the side. All right, when you take it, make sure you put the screw and everything aside, because we're gonna use it back. We're gonna put it back, but we're gonna take that piece, and that's the famous piece. If you notice already, you see the markers where we did the holes, right? I mean where we're gonna be doing the holes. And you see the other two holes outside, that's the normal factory. But in order to get it real close like the Andis, you see the black magic marker, right? So we're gonna get that tool that I was saying earlier, right? You see that pointy? You see that point, right? All right, this is what we use it for. So we're gonna put it right inside, exactly where the dark spot of the magic marker where we made the mark, and we're gonna hit it twice. 1, 2, right there. 2, right there. Let me go again, and you're gonna hit it again. 1, 2. It's gonna bend, all right? You could put a piece of wood, but I didn't have none, so I don't sweat it, because what you could use is get a flat screwdriver, right? Like that one right there. You get a flat screwdriver, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it back like that. You're gonna get a flat surface, and you're just gonna put it nice and straight again, right? So now that we've done all that, we're gonna take this, right? We're gonna take that part of the screw, and we're gonna put the drill bit, right? We put the drill bit, we secure it, right? And now we're gonna make sure it's nice and tight. That's the one. You already see the number, what it is. Like I said, it's gonna make the width of the screw the same drip. And then in order to make thread, you're gonna do it with the screw, with that same screw. So right now we're gonna do it, and make sure you hold it real nice and tight, and make sure you do it slow. I mean real slow. Don't do it quick, because it could just move, right? So once you have it, right, once it goes through, you're gonna grab the pliers, and this is why you use the plier, so you could hold it with the other hand, right? And that way we're gonna clean. When when you make the hole, that doesn't mean that automatically the screw is gonna fit right away. Nah, you gotta kind of like open it up a little bit, you know, kind of open more, and don't do it a lot. Just do it little by little, right? And then flip it the other side. Do the same thing. Do it like that until, and then test it out with the screwdriver until you see the screw. It fits perfectly. Nice. You know, you don't want it too loose. You want to make sure that it's tight, but that the screws is able to go in. So you're gonna make the thread with the screw, and then same thing with the other hole. We're gonna make, you know, same thing. We're gonna hold it with the pliers, and this is what I'm saying. Look, you're gonna go back in and out a little bit. Then we're gonna, you know, like that, move it around. So that way it will open up just a little bit more, because the first time that you do it, just drill it, the screw is not gonna fit right. It's not gonna fit. It's still gonna be too tight. So you want to open it up, but you don't want to open it up too much, all right? So then you open the pliers, and there we go. We got those holes perfectly made, right where we want them, right? So now that we got those that piece modified, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that piece back again, right? And right there where it belongs. Now we're gonna put the lever and make sure tight it with the screwdriver, not with the drill, because it will put it too tight, right? So you adjust it the way that you want it. On top of it, we're gonna put a ceramic blade, right? And then we're gonna put the blade exactly right there. You see where I'm putting it? And make sure, right, before you put the screws, you align it. Everything is aligned. And when you're about to put the screws, don't put it right away. Don't tie it too tight, because you wanna calibrate it. Make sure they even out everything, the blade with the other one. You don't want it too even, but you want, like, meaning you don't want a zero gap, because you don't want to hurt, you know, the client's skin. So I just, with an eye, I already got everything nice and even. As you could tell, look at how even and straight. Look at how everything looks. It's all put on, but I'm just showing you, right? And yeah, never put that moving blade higher than the back blade. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure you leave a little bit tiny space. This one is almost zero gap, but not completely zero gap. Yeah, and it sounds great. Obviously, I did this video in Spanish, and like I said, look, you could open it, and still I gotta tighten a little bit more. But yeah, the lever, and then I tied it too much. Then I lose a little bit right there. I'm like, okay, I gotta close it just a little. See what I'm saying? So use the screwdriver instead of the drill. So yeah, I did this video, and this is how nice and level. You see, it's open. This is how it looks. And yeah, I did this video in Spanish, so that's why you don't hear no sound and everything, because I'm really speaking over it, but exactly what I say. And now you can see. Now you see. Now I could put it. And it doesn't move, and it sounds really good, and it runs really smooth. If this video was very helpful and you like what you saw and everything, all I ask is, I say, if you like it, share it and like it and comment. And yeah, man, I hope everything it worked out for you doing this modification. See, the Andis make these clips with two, and also with one, but I like the guards with two magnet instead of one. You see, I like those two. It holds better, in my opinion. So, but yeah, man, if you definitely like what you see and you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me, JR77 Barber, right there, JR77 Barber. Once again, thank you for your time and support. It's your boy Jeff. Peace.
Bye.